Hello, guys, and welcome back to Sarah's Haven. Welcome back to another episode of Blooming into Zerobaseone, and this is part 3 of my Boys Planet episode recaps. So this is all about episode 3. A lot has gone on in episode 3. Let's talk about it because I forgot. It took me so long to get through episode 3 that I forgot where we were at. So first of all, gyuvin and yujin did their star level test or their signal song test. That was so hard to watch. It made me so sad. What the heck? Why'd they bump them down? I know they didn't do great, but I feel like it's nerves. I I did laugh because I thought it was funny that the man just kept bringing it up, but I don't think that it's actually funny. They kept saying, "Kick it. What happened to kick it?" Girl, they tried their very best, and that's all you can ask for. And you're giving him a high key of a song, so leave them be. That made me sad. I'm so happy that Gunuk and was it Matthew? I think they both got bumped up to All Star right before the Here I Am performance. So that was so cute. And I think I actually don't remember if Tay was up on the All Stars platform or not, but I know that somebody said like behind the scenes he got bumped up to All Star as well. So yes, thank you, sir, because Mans deserves to be All Star. But let us talk about Here I Am because so good. I thought that was so good. I don't know how these editors like put together this amazing performance. I loved how and Hanbin's like the intro when they did like that spin. God, that gave me chills. It was so good. They did great on their like I don't even know what that was called. It wasn't the killing part, but it was like they got the special part because they're both number one. And then Hanbin, he ate up his killing part. That was so good with his little like boop cutie. Also the Halbin Bridge. That was crazy. I'm so sorry. I was like so into it. Like when I was editing, I was like, girl, where's your reaction? What are we doing? I was so into it that I was like not saying anything. But let me tell you, I was like, okay. It was so good. Yeah, it was something was blooming there. That was so good. I literally loved the whole performance and that song. I'm gonna have PTSD with that song. Clearly not anywhere as near as much they have, but that song keeps it's like on my playlist and it keeps popping up and I'm like feel like I'm being signal song tested and I'm like did it I'm like dancing and stuff. Anyways, that was I cannot believe I finally got to see like the full performance of that because I am not watching anything in advance from this. Like I think before like right when I got into Zero Base One, I did hear like a few songs, but like I don't know who's singing them. I don't know what the performance is like. I don't know if any of them are actually like fully performed. So like it's so cool to like finally see who is singing the song and like I don't know, the song's amazing and I love it. I'm loving Boys Planet so far. Okay, and then I believe we moved right into the I don't even know what they're called. The K versus G like group performances, like the what is it called? Battles. The battles. We moved on to the battles. So far, I'm obviously not done with them yet because they didn't finish in group in episode 3, but I believe we left off on episode 3 with I still don't remember what song they're singing. Hanbin's group. Is it Let Me Right? Was it the EXO song? I can't remember. Yes it is. I'm pretty sure it was. We got to see Jay's group go, but we got like the start of Hanbin's and I haven't seen the rest, so I'm dying to see it because I think that Mr. Mans, I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. I feel like I am. Hotek? Hotek? Something like that. Mans from Pentagon. He needs to trust himself for reals. He needs to trust himself because, sir, you are an idol already for a reason. And I think he's great. And I think him and Jay are like perfect to put together against each other for the vocal for that. But let's go from the beginning. I think it was Aju Nice. They did so good. I think I can't remember who I personally liked. I said it in the video, but I loved the Red House man, I still can't remember what his name is. I loved his portion of Nice, like K group. I think maybe it was no. Maybe it was G group that stood out. I don't remember, but there's always like one group that like stands out a little more for me. And yeah, I thought Nice was great. That is a tough song. That is a tough song. Like, you're telling me that you are gonna be able to just like, as a trainee, sing like Sungkwon and DK? That is crazy. But they held their own. They did good. They did so good. And I can't remember who won that one. But the next one, I believe, because I feel like I left off on Nice when I ended. I could be wrong, but I feel like I did. Was Kill This, yeah, Kill This Love. I almost said Kill This Pink, Kill This Love. Blackpink, Kill This Love. Girl, that was hard to choose because obviously we have my mans. We both my mans. What are we talking about? We have both my mans. We have Gunuk and K group, and I thought K group did really well. But I'm gonna just say it how I feel. Gunuk carried. Gunuk carried. I thought he did great. And then G group, how ate down. Man left no crumbs. That was so good. He was meant for that live. Okay, period. He ate. He carried, but like also I feel like everybody had like a great moment in G. I thought Matthew did fabulous. Mans was all scared because he like didn't have enough lines. I thought he did great. I thought he did fabulous. I would rank G group a little bit ahead of K group, and I think G group did end up winning. So I'm glad for that because that's, in my opinion, that's who I thought did better. But let's see, after that, I think was Love. No, honestly, don't remember because I just did part 3 of episode 3 and part 1 of episode 4 back to back. I guess I'll kind of go over both and just in case I'm like overlapping here, but for Love Me Right, period. That was crazy with Jay's team. Now I know that they're not the leaders, but they're just the members that I know that like stand out. So I'm sorry if I'm not saying it by like the leaders team, but anyways, I thought Jay's team did so good. Like so good. They have to win. They have to win. They did amazing. And then even like what's his name? Jay was using like the handheld mic. I was like, sir, we're getting into like advanced performing here. Like not advanced, but like you're still a trainee. And Mance is like the only one with the handheld mic and he's doing great. I loved that one. And then we ended up not getting the rest of that one. I feel like that's where we left off. Let's talk about episode 4, part 1, just because I'm here. The next ones were the Burn It Up. That one was like, I was so scared to watch those because there were so many of like the not rookies, but like the lower level groups, and I thought they did great. Like they were all nervous, and I feel like a lot of them fixed their mistakes and they did really well. So I'm so proud of them. But yeah, I thought they did really well. I don't want to spoil too much because I'll have to put this in episode 4's recap later, but let's see. Did I forget anything? Let me go check if I forgot anything from episode 3 and I'll be right back. Okay, yes. So I was right. We did end part 2 with Nice, so we barely even got any performances in episode 3 because, well, not barely because obviously we had part 3, but we got Nice and then into Kill This Love and then into, I forgot what the song was called. The EXO one. Love you right, something like that. That song. Anyways, what I was gonna talk about was the tea because this, I don't know, I think it's Mnet, whoever is editing this, messy as heck. Messy. They are so messy with their editing because they are so crazy to make all these G groups look so bad and like, they be causing all these issues. I was freaking out about Camden's group. I can't remember what song they got, but I was like freaking out because I was like, why the heck is everybody excluding him? And like nobody's listening to him and they're just talking over him and blah 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 and like nobody's helping him. And I literally said, I was like, Ricky, be a mediator here, sir. You know both Chinese and English, and like help a boy out. Like Camden does not know what's going on. Read the room. I was told, I was let know, I was made known of, whatever you want to call it, that the editing made it look like that they were all, yes, that there was like some tension, but like apparently Ricky did help out a lot, and that they just clipped it together to make it look like there was more drama than there actually was. Obviously, yes, Camden probably was very frustrated, but I don't think they left him hanging there for that long, but the editing made it look like that. So I apologize for saying I didn't like that one man. We'll see. I don't know him too well, so he was the one that just kept like talking over Camden. I don't remember what his name was, but I did see him in either part 3 or in part 1 of episode 4, and he like went like that and like tiny clapped for somebody. So I don't know. I don't know that man that well. I'm waiting to see him perform and like see what happens, but there are my thoughts for episode 3. I hope you guys are still enjoying Boys Planet. I'm still enjoying Boys Planet. I feel like I'm like running out of things to like talk about because I don't know. I can't like rank them as much because like I don't know. Maybe I can. I I feel like I'm ranking them. I don't know. I'm picking G or K, so there we go. But it's definitely gonna get a lot harder with some of the groups coming up because I feel like everybody else has been very, I don't know. They've kind of like, there's been one group that stands out to me, but like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, I did mention this on my Patreon, but I will mention it on here as well. I am going to be out of town for like a week or two, so I'm gonna try and film while I am in the hotel. And so if you see me in the next one in a hotel, that is why, because I'm not home. So yes, bear with me. There either will be a break in posting, or I'll be posting from a different location for a week or two. So stay tuned for that. If there are none, I will let you guys know on announcements and everything. But so far, so good. I think we'll be okay. I'm trying to film as much beforehand as possible. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Boys Planet reactions. Actually, this week I am reacting to Zero ones. You guys are gonna get sick of me in this outfit, I swear, because I'm filming like 9 videos in this outfit. But this week I am also reacting to Zero one's Japanese releases, so check that out when it comes out. I believe it'll be out on Thursday, and this should be posted on Tuesday, so it'll just be in a couple days. So keep an eye out for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!